We believe that humanity should no longer pollute the Earth, but the Titans, whose souls are pulled down by gravity, think only of ravaging it.
Open on the Saint Sebastian, flying through open space. It's flying dark at this point after reaching a healthy velocity, has killed the power to the thrusters in hopes of losing any tails that it may continue to have. Reports have sadly continued that there are signs of the Titans tailing after them, though they're very far and a few days away, it seems. It has been, you're about halfway through your trip to the Levian Rose. So I would like to kind of catch up with each of you guys as to what you've been doing with your time on the bridge. Madgun, Cinco, Tom, you're in a lounge together. Radish and a lot of the AU ships have some pretty nice, comfortable, they're almost like smoking lounges. You know, they have a nice little holographic plants and stuff on the walls and on the tables, and nice, very comfortable, lush couches. You kind of just sit in there and drink or smoke and shoot the shit. Considering you guys knew each other, Madgun, Cinco, and Captain Tom, you are sitting in one of these very well-accommodated lounges, chatting about old times. I miss that truck. God, best ride ever.
Oh yeah, nothing rides like the quad nut.
It rides forever in heaven now. He taps his chest and holds out his fist.
Rest in peace.
I love how Tom never brings up Johnny, but is always talking about the quad.
Yeah, you should ask him if he misses a car more.
Don't ask him why. I wonder why he doesn't bring up his dead son that often.
I miss my baby boy, the quad nut.
Anyways, so is there anything you guys wanted to kind of catch up on specifics with Tom? So Madgun and Cinco, y'all are, estranged a little bit. You've acknowledged who each other are, but it's a little awkward. And Tom's kind of acting like it's not awkward between you guys.
So Madgun, what you been up to these days?
Yeah, other than being a mercenary.
Work.
Look, I don't want to shoot this shot too early or anything, and I know you just got on the ship, but the war's really heating up. It's not much now, but the AU's growing, and the Titans are getting worse and worse. The AU pays pretty stably. Isn't that right, Cinco?
Yep, unless you owe a lot of money, but you should be fine.
Got some pretty substantial financial backers, so it's not cushy, it's soldier's pay, but you're fighting the good fight, fighting for something you can actually believe in. It's it's not this gray, immoral, wishy-washy stuff that no offense, it has to be exhausting, right?
I threw a quick look at Holden. I look back. It can be.
Holden, I guess you're there.
I just walked in for a second to grab a coffee. Hey guys, and then I leave.
Yeah, everyone just you cast that glance as Holden bumbles in, and the other two just kind of stare at him until he leaves. As I was saying, I didn't want to, shoot my shot too early, but I can make a place for you here on the Saint Sebastian. All right, I pretty much got free reign over everyone on the ship in terms of who I let on and who I kick off.
Well, if you need somebody to do something, you can always fill out the contract form.
we're keeping professional for now. I get you. This is pretty hasty on my part, but I just wanted to float the idea by you. All right. Yeah, I know you're a good man. You believe in things.
It'd be good to fight by your side again, Mad Gun.
Yeah, you too, Cinco.
All right. The captain leans back and hits a button, and after a few moments, a cart is wheeled in with some food and alcohol on it by a chef. And the chef is a quite upstanding-looking guy in his mid-20s. He nods politely to the captain and hands out trays of food. Tom looks at you guys. Well, I'm treating you to the captain's lunch here, so enjoy.
Hell yeah. Thank you, sir.
Oh no. Thank Rolo here. Rolo Rowan. He is fucking master in the kitchen.
Thanks, Roro.
No, it's Rolo Roland, sir.
Rolling. I like it.
Look, you're not the first one, nor will you be the last to make a joke of my name. I learned to roll with the punches.
He's rolling with the punches.
He gives you all a bit of a smile. All right, well, I do hope you guys enjoy. So, as y'all begin to dig into the fairly nice roastery chicken with a side of very steamed buttered vegetables and rice, I would like to move over to another point of view. Holden, you popped your head in the lounge for coffee. And then left. So you have a nice, very shitty Dixie cup with a
nice
plastic
shitty cup.
A nice shitty Dixie cup that doesn't quite, the lid doesn't quite fit. You're still struggling to fucking get it over. It's like maybe 1 centimeter too fucking small in diameter, and you're just getting coffee on your hand. It's really hot too. The coffee is fucking blazing, way too fucking hot.
What was nice? Sorry.
Little Dixie. Fuck it. I just take a little sip because this shit's boiling.
It burns your mouth immediately. Your tongue is scorched.
And I'm like, I'm coming. I'm coming. And I grab a crowbar. I'm in the hangar.
Okay.
And I go to the hands of my gym and start trying to pry open the fingers. There is 4 other guys around me, all of us pulling, desperately trying to get this Titan out of the hands. Don't worry, buddy. We're about to get you out. Just hang in there.
Okay, so in the cockpit there is a mechanic. This is a mechanic you've been working with closely since it's your mobile suit. He's a mechanic of the St. Sebastian, head mechanic. His name is Eddie Vandor. So Eddie has been tinkering because there's been a malfunction, and while they can return power to every other part of your fucking mobile suit, they just can't seem to get these fucking hands open.
God damn it.
And so Eddie is, tinkering things like, okay, you guys, try on 3, okay? I'm gonna try to see if I can just give enough power to the servos that maybe they have some play in them and it makes it easier. All right, so 3, 2, 1.
Jesus.
And then all the mechanics there just heave, and the hand starts to open up enough, and you see out of the gap that begins to open comes a very sweaty, panicky Titan. He's like, oh God! You can see his name tag, and his name tag says he is a Private Baxter.
Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay?
Oh my God! Oh fuck! I can breathe! I can fucking breathe, and it doesn't smell like my fucking armpit or crotch! God!
Son, you need some clothes.
I shat myself! I fucking shat myself!
Yep, that'll happen. The best of us.
There were guards on standby there. They were worried at first, enemy in the, in there. But as soon as the hands are open and he begins to free himself, he's like throwing all his weapons out, just fucking like getting, undressing, taking off that normal suit belt, fucking as quickly as possible. So the guards are like, they start to relax as it becomes clear that in his desperation, Private Baxter is no longer really going to be a threat. And instead, some of the mechanics help put a warm blanket around him and lead him to the emergency showers in the hangar for chemical spills.
Well, got him out. Didn't think it would happen.
Eddie comes out of your cockpit and heads over to you and pats you on the back. Holy shit! I still don't know how that quite happened, but fuck. Guess we have to figure that out pretty quickly. Gotta have your hands working before we send you out into battle again.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it, Eddie. That was a lot of hard work, and kind of glad it paid off. He's not dead. He wasn't making a lot of sound for like the past 12 hours. Thought he was dead.
Yeah, I was pretty sure we're just gonna be spacing a corpse by the time we got him open, but looks like we'll be able to get some info out of him. Hopefully, maybe once he cleans up a bit.
Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go take a shower too. You want some coffee?
Sure. Takes the cup from you, pours it on his hand a little bit, and is like, "Fuck!" and drops it, and it just kind of floats away in a pool of hot, boiling water.
It like steams. It's like evaporates. I'll see you guys later. Good work, everyone.
The mechanics are celebrating. The guards look like they have a pain in their ass they have to deal with this prisoner they have to shower and then, book. All right. Capri.
That's me.
That is you. What have you been doing these last few days, or what are you doing this moment?
Is Lee still in the
Lee's been in the brig, and every time they've needed him, they've like for you or for other medical emergencies, because they actually don't have a doctor on the ship. Lee's the only doctor. And so they bring him out of the brig, take him to medbay in cuffs, lock the medbay, uncuff him, and then he does his work. It's a huge pain in the ass and a pretty big ordeal. Recuff him, unlock medbay, take him all the way back to the brig, and lock him up again.
That sounds annoying.
It's incredibly annoying, and because of it, there's talk of just locking him in the medbay.
Well, yeah, I want to go talk to him because I kind of feel safe around him. I start to get a little weird when I'm by myself.
All right. Okay. You're on your way to the brig, and you notice that some guards are moving a scared naked man in a blanket toward the brig as well. And so when you arrive at the brig, they're ushering him into a cell. And there is a woman waiting by the cell, smoking a cigarette, looking at a checklist. She turns and looks at you. Oh, hey. I'm the warden here. What's your business?
Oh, I'm just here to be with Lee.
Oh, you want to talk to the doctor? I guess you're his patient. Yeah, I'll give you some time. Let me open up the door here. You don't think he's gonna hurt you or anything, right? Or you're in any kind of danger, are you?
No.
Do you want to talk to him through the door, or I can open it and let you in there? And
no, I'd like to go in.
Okay, yeah. I don't think he's that much of a threat, but I'll make sure one of the guys are keeping an eye on the cell, and if you need something, just scream. But hopefully not like a in danger scream. Hopefully more of like a, oh hey, help us out scream. Hopefully they come in and respond a bit quicker than. Look, I don't want to worry you or anything. It seems like you kind of like the guy a little bit. Just security precautions. You understand. It is my job. All right. She holds out her hand to shake. I'm Windy West.
What the fuck?
Okay. Thank you.
I'm the warden and chief interrogator here on the ship. So if you need information out of your friend and don't mind him losing a few digits, just let me know.
Might take you up on that.
That was a joke.
Oh.
All right. Look, I have to book this new prisoner. Here. She unlocks the cell for you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go in.
She lets you go in. The door shuts, locks again, and you can see that there is a guard, next to the door, keeping an eye on you in there. So just in case something happens, you can hear Warden West booking the prisoner next to you, and just kind of murmurs in the background, to the conversation you're having with Lee. Lee's laying on the cot, just kind of staring at the ceiling. He's not handcuffed in here or anything because he's in a cell. Oh, hey, Capri. Nice to see you in here.
Hey, are you busy?
Oh, I am booked. As you can see, I have a huge line of patients to see before you. I don't think I can.
What about me?
You know what? I'll pencil you in. How about that? He sits up. Are your headaches getting better or worse?
I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted about being here. Will it be dangerous?
I mean, the AUG's a terrorist organization. I think that inherently comes with some degree of danger.
I don't know what I know.
Well, I mean, I only know what's in your file and what you talked about. But I can try to answer anything you can't happen to remember.
What am I supposed to do when I get these headaches?
Well, ideally, you shut yourself off in a sensory deprivation tank for 2 days and do intravenous injections along with some cranial injections of drugs that calm the nerves, along with several doses of muscle relaxants to make the process seem instantaneous. Don't exactly have any of that here, so we're making do with diazepam. But those are those are pills. I gave you those. You have those. You do have those. When you visited him, he gave you pills that you could take if you ever have a breakout of headaches. Just try to get away as quickly as possible, lest things might get a bit, there's blending of the past and present. Seems to be a reoccurring issue with cyber new types such as you. And so if a situation triggers certain memories or certain reactions that seem oddly familiar, it's best to try to lose that train of thought as quickly as possible before it starts.
What the hell am I supposed to think about?
What's something that makes you happy? Baseball? Video games? Winning, okay.
Plushies?
Plushies, yeah, that's a good one. That's unrelated to a lot of things. So, yes, think about your favorite plushies, I suppose. Like that Zaku baby.
That is a cute Zaku baby.
Yeah, just think about that and you'll be fine. And maybe take a diazepam or 2 or 3. Don't take more than 3.
What does my file say about my past? Why does it feel like it's not my past?
I don't know why it feels that way, but, we just know that you were, recovered as a prisoner at first. You were debriefed on, the subject of the Takare Bune and its whereabouts. Apparently that debriefing was, satisfactory enough. And you were allowed to enlist in the Titans, where upon pilot testing, it was discovered you had a propensity, a good possibility for cyber enhancement to your new type abilities that were quite limited at the time. That's all that's on paper, exactly. Before that, you were with Earth Federation unit known as ZAP 5. Does that ring any bells?
I don't know. You said I had the medicine to take when I started getting a headache?
Yeah, just the diazepam, a pill or two.
Okay.
And, try not to think about it. Let me know if you need anything else. Look, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but I'll talk, I guess. You should get other people to talk to. I'm kind of really bad at this.
I thought you were a doctor. How are you like a brain doctor and you don't know anything about psychiatry?
Medical on the surgery side. The patient thing never really came easy to me. That's why I got shoved in the department that, does a lot of experimental stuff to unwilling patients.
Okay. I guess I'll go.
So you turn to let the guard outside know that you're ready to leave, and the guard lets you out. And by the time that you are making your way out, the next cell has been closed and locked, and the murmurs in it are easier to hear through the small slit window of the brig door. And you can see that the warden and interrogator has already gotten to work, asking the prisoner some basic questions as you pass by. All right, Holden.
Yes.
Where were you heading after the hangar?
Go take a shower.
All right, you've completed your shower and have made your way to the mess hall. You've grabbed a little bit, a bite to eat. When a person approaches you.
No time, soldier. Gotta go wipe all the grease off my butt.
No, sorry. Hey, it's nice to meet you. You're one of the mercenaries, right?
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Okay.
Yes. So I'm Windy West, warden and interrogator of the ship. The prisoners made a request that the guy that captured him should be there during his interrogation.
Oh, he wants to thank me for getting him out of that hand.
I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm at the stage in the interrogation where I need to give him something. And this seems harmless enough. You're not gonna, free him and escape with him or anything like that, will you?
No. Nope, not me. Don't do that stuff.
All right, you're not gonna... All right, cool.
I mean, are you? Why would
Nope. Kind of my job to keep him locked up, actually.
It's not in my contract to let him go, so, here we are.
I guess that makes sense enough. Well, anyways, if you will follow me to the brig, we'll get this on the way.
Okay, nope. Right now,
Right now.
Fuck, okay. All right,
Sorry, interrogation is an art form. It has a pacing to it. And
I thought the longer you let them sweat, the better, right? That's what I was doing.
Not always. There is a limit, and when most people reach that limit, they clam up. You have to apply a good amount of pressure, but not too much. Let them feel worried, but safe enough to share.
Can we just admit that I primed them for you, though? I did kind of do that.
No, in fact, if anything, this made it much harder. Much harder to interrogate him. So, yeah, not looking forward to this, actually.
All right, I'll help you. I'll help. Let's get going.
All right. You arrive at the brig with the warden, and there are two other people here passing through the hall. One of them is Capri. And the other one is the pilot that Capri stole the GM from, Lon Dak. Lon is talking with Capri.
As I pass by, I'm like, hey, good fighting out there again. Do that again sometime.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to.
That was some good fighting.
Look, just, we're going to get you your own gym, but that one out there is mine, okay?
Okay. But how long till I get my own?
I mean, we're supposed to resupply at Levy and Rose, but, what, 2 more days?
2 more days?
You can use the Sims in my machine, but I don't want you messing with the settings or anything. I had to adjust the seat last time. You know how annoying that is?
No.
Took me like 20 minutes to get it just right.
Oh my god, whatever. I guess thanks for letting me do it or whatever, but...
Look, I don't want to antagonize you or anything. Hey, Wendy, are you interrogating that new prisoner? And she turns and is like, yeah, why? Can we sit in?
I don't
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah, look, just some work bonding, okay?
It's like
We're, let's sit in the back. We're, look like muscle. Eh?
Yeah.
It'll work out. Look, you piloted good out there. I reviewed the numbers, and I think you have promise. You made the right call hopping in my suit.
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought it must be the best, better than the rest.
He rolls his eyes a little bit. And all of you enter the brig.
I'm gonna take a seat across the table.
You're sitting in the main seat.
Oh, there's only one seat? I thought there'd be like two.
Not really. It's usually just one seat on either on side, and he's sitting on one of them. So.
All right, then I'm just gonna stand up next to that seat.
I mean, you can take the seat if you want.
No, let her do it.
Okay.
It's a rodeo, dude. Come on.
All right. I've brought some extra muscle, I guess, and here is the pilot that captured you. He's a mercenary, not one of ours technically. Named Holden Bax. Holden, this is Jace Baxter, private with the Titans, and your prisoner.
Yep, you're my prisoner. Don't forget about that.
Jace looks at you up and down a little bit. You can't quite get a good read on what he's feeling, but he decides to reach out with a hand for you to shake, a cuffed hand.
Cupped hand. I'm gonna look at his hand. I'm gonna squint my eyes a little bit. I'll shake it.
You could have killed me out there. You could have harpooned me. You didn't, though.
Yeah, I could have pooned you for sure. I'm not gonna deny that. I tried.
It just didn't fire.
What the fuck?
It's like you could have shot me, and I can't say that I would have done the same, in a situation like yours. But
wasn't in my contract to kill fleeing soldiers, so
I appreciate it, and I owe you one. Okay. Just wanted to share with you my sincerest thanks. And to say that the Titans would be very appreciative, of you in the future. He winks. You're a mercenary. You're up for hire, arguably in the future.
I'm gonna look at Windy West. Yeah. Thank you. Is that all? I'm covered in grease.
Is that all you wanted, Jace? Just to thank him and make him a business proposal in the future? Is that all? Jace kind of coughs awkwardly to the side. Yep, that's it. That's all I wanted. I'll tell you what you want to know now. Tell you what you want to know now. So, the ship that's following you, it's the Gondland. Alexandria class. It's Captain Zappa. He's fairly well decorated. Doesn't really take any nonsense on his crew, and they've been tasked with chasing down various AUG ships and trying to find bases of location. Is that enough? Is that? Can you let me go now, or Wendy looks like she's thinking it over. Yeah, I don't know. We could have probably figured some of that out on our own. Now, what do you say, guys? You think that was enough to put this prisoner in our good graces? She kind of looks at you guys. She doesn't really expect an answer from the cast behind her. Holden, Capri, and Lon Dak. Lon just nods, yeah, sure.
Fuck him.
not really catching the motive, the rhetorical question being rhetorical. Wendy turns back, we think unless you have something a little bit more juicy, I don't think I don't think we can share much. There's a knock at the door, and the cell is opened by the guard on the outside, and a cart of food, much less nicer than the cart of food delivered by Rolo to the captain's quarters, is delivered here. It is the prisoner's lunch. It's fairly meager, but it's enough to hold him over. Oh, looks like your food's here. Thank you, Rolo. And Rolo looks up and hands off the food and then leaves. The door shuts and locks again. And the prisoner starts hesitating to eat a little bit. And then he starts to eat. He's very hungry. You know, he's been in a mobile suit hand for 3 fucking days. He's incredibly fucking hungry. So he starts scarfing down food. And then he looks up. All right, I do have other information, okay? But you have to promise to let me go once I tell you the specifics, okay? He looks over all of you and then looks back at Windy West and says, "There's a spy on your Saint Sebastian."
Is it you? Were you the spy?
No, it's not me. I would be a horrible spy. I'm already caught. I didn't even want to be here. You brought me here.
I don't know that.
Why would I be the spy?
I'm thinking about that.
Look, right. I know the details of this spy, and I'll let you know the details if you promise me a shuttle and a way out of here. I don't want anything else. Just put me on a shuttle and some food and just fucking let me go. Windy thinks about it for a bit. All right. That's an enticing offer, Mr. Jace, but I think I'm gonna have to clear it with the captain before I can make up anything for sure. Can you three go check on that for me? She turns to you guys.
I really need a shower.
All right, fine. Go shower. How about you? Can you go, Capri, can you go and get the captain? You're new here. You know where the captain quarters is, right?
Yeah, I went there.
All right, just go get the captain and you tell him the prisoners has some very important information to disclose, and we need to negotiate the release of the prisoner. See if he's willing in the first place to even allow that. All right, just try to be back as quickly as possible, okay?
Okay. Am I going by myself?
Lon can go with you. She looks at Lon, and Lon's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, yeah, okay, yeah, I can go."
Be an adventure.
It shouldn't be. It should just be like an elevator ride up to and walk.
You never know what will happen.
Wait, adventure, you say?
No, you go take a shower.
Wait a second.
Your ass smell. You stay.
Your ass smell.
Your ass smell. Doesn't smell. It smells like oil.
Well,
I guess it does smell.
you're the one
You're
complaining.
Right. Oh, no, you're right.
New t-shirt. Yo ass smell. Capri.
Welcome to the commercial break. We've got some new patrons to shout out. There's Lisa Higbee, Drew Mears, Aster, Nicholas Smith, Triton Krupa, Harley Richardson, and Agent Monokoros. If you'd like to support our podcast while unlocking super absolutely worth it bonus content, please consider becoming a patron at the Dead Set Media Patreon. Link in the description. As you might have realized, Scum Talk, the official Feddie Scum post show hosted by The White Shadow, is now being published each month on our main RSS feed. Each episode will cover the last 2 episodes of Feddie Scum and features cool insight into the creation of the podcast. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and do it, because we always have tons of fun making those. All right, thanks guys, and enjoy the rest of the episode.
So, Holden, you're gonna go off to take a shower.
Yes.
And Capri and Lon, y'all are gonna go to the captain's quarters. Nothing eventful really happens to you there. It is not an adventure, and it is just a brisk walk like Lon claims it's going to be. You go to the captain's quarters and knock on the door. There's no response. Lon knocks on the door. There's no response. He's like, God damn it. I guess he might be in a lounge or something, but there's like 3 of these on this fucking ship. God damn it. Look, I guess I can try to page, but that's gonna be like some information. Maybe we should just, head back. Let her know that we couldn't find the captain.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't know how much she wants to share over the intercoms about talking about letting a prisoner go when there's a spy on the ship, and you understand, it could be dicey. I don't want to just start yelling around. So spy might figure something's up.
Well, yeah, but we can.
I mean, we can look around on the ship, but God knows how long that's.
Let's just keep looking for him.
All right, we can look around a little bit more. All right, we can just hit the lounges in order, I suppose.
Juan's a lazy ass. Look at that.
It's like we tried one thing, it didn't work. Guess we gotta quit.
Lounge boys, Mad Gun, Cinco, and the captain. There is a knock at the lounge door in the middle of your
Lounge boys. I like that. That's our new crew name.
You're just excluding Holden.
Holden could join us. We're the Lounge boys.
There's a knock at the door, and Captain Tom, in mid retelling of, and so then I, popped out from under the rubble with my anti-MS rifle and fired directly up the skirt of that Zaku, fucking castrated.
Nice.
Yeah, come in.
You're all wearing robes and smoking cigars.
Yep.
Hello.
Nothing but robes.
It's actually not Capri and Lon.
Oh.
It is Wendy, who's looking a bit out of breath. A bit out of wind, one might say. Oh, cool. You're in here. All right. Yeah, sorry. I sent those guys looking for you in your quarters, and I forgot you weren't in there. It's usually Captain Dinner time around here at the fucking Lounge B this week. Yeah, Captain. So there's been a development with the prisoner. He says that there's a spy on board.
Oh, shit.
And as soon as that is uttered, you hear, "Holy shit!" echo down from the corridors through the St. Sebastian. And then shortly thereafter that, an alarm goes off. And over the PA, the voice of Eddie Vandor, the chief mechanic, saying, I need you. Everyone needs to come to the bridge who's important at this moment. I'm locking it down.
You see Holden run out into the hall in a towel with soap in his hair. Oh shit!
Everyone gathers at the brig. The captain, Mad Gun, Cinco, Tom. I said the captain already. The interrogator and warden, who has now failed miserably at her job. The pilot, Londoc, and Capri arrive. And there is a very panicked Eddie Vandor, the mechanic, who is there as you guys begin to filter into the main area of the brig. Yep, it's just that it's that first cell on the left. The little guy in the cell next to him was just screaming constantly. He's still screaming. You can hear him. He's screaming. And so you can hear the voice of Lee as you get closer, just going like, "Oh God, I'm gonna fucking die! I'm gonna fucking die! I'm gonna get shot like a fucking dog in this fucking cell! I'm gonna fucking die!"
I'm dripping wet and I slip a little when I run into the room. What? I just got out of the shower.
It's water.
What? Ew, water's not ew. Water is what we use to clean ourselves. We drink it.
Why are you dripping?
Oh, no, dude, are you okay? I take off my robe to dry him off.
Thank you.
I'm butt naked now.
You're
Here you
naked
go,
under
buddy.
your smoking robe.
What?
Yeah, I thought we all were.
No. The other two just take off their robes, and you notice they're fully clothed.
Yeah, I look over.
The Mad Gun's still
I see
wearing
how it is, guys.
regular, fatigues, and so the captain's still dressed up.
I see. I look over their clothed bodies, feeling very betrayed. Oh, okay. Lounge boys, is it?
Thank you, Venus. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
The captain goes to the cell in question and looks through the window. And Captain Tom turns to you guys and goes like, Jesus Christ, someone shot him.
The prisoner?
Prisoner's dead as a doornail. He opens the cell and presents to you that on the interrogation table lays the prisoner dead on the table, shot through the head.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Pooling blood is running off the table. Bashir is screaming his fucking head off that he's going to be next in the cell next to next to you guys, and he won't shut up.
Oh, poor little guy. Fuck. Oh, they got him. Bashir, did you fucking kill him? I purposely kept him alive.
I just saw a shadow.
Shadow shot him.
There's just a shadow, and there's a gunshot, and
You seem deeply disturbed. Isolation will do that to you.
All right, Wendy, who all talked with the prisoner? And Wendy thinks for a moment. It's like, well, there was me, Londoc, Capri, and Holden. Yeah, I think that was it. She looks at you guys, and so does Tom. Tom says, right. So, only you guys heard that there was a spy on board. And now the man who could tell us the identity of the spy is dead. He also looks at Eddie. I guess you're a suspect too? Because you're the one who found the body? What were you even doing down here? And Eddie's like, I was looking for Lon, man. I needed updates. I heard someone saw him say that he was walking down here to the brig. No one was here when I got here, and here's that. And the captain puzzles over it. Right. Okay, everyone into the cell with the dead guy.
Oh. Can I finish my shower real quick?
Nope,
No.
on the wall. Wendy, Capri, Holden, Lon, Eddie,
Everyone.
all against the wall. All against the wall. And everyone else, you gotta help me puzzle through this, all right?
You got it.
I say just shoot them all.
Oh, what the fuck?
I look at Holden and I actually smirk a little bit.
The first time he smiled in the campaign. Look. Maybe if it was just one or two of them, sure. Or maybe if it was only mercenaries, but look, I can't. I'm short-staffed here. I can't lose good people.
I'm feeling very, third-class citizen on this ship here.
It's okay, I guess.
I guess. No one was gonna shoot you.
You were included in that, Capri. All right. So we just need to figure out which one of you did it, I guess, or which one of you blabbed your mouth. Guess we'll start with Capri and Lon. What did you guys do in between leaving here and coming back?
Well, we went to go try to find the captain, and we didn't find him.
Yeah, you weren't here in your quarters after we left the cell, and so we just started hitting the lounges, and then we heard the alarm. Did you speak to anybody? He looks at both of you, pretty scrutinizing. Lon says, no. We tried to keep it pretty hush-hush, actually.
Just spoke to each other.
Maybe someone overheard us, but he shrugs.
I didn't see anyone.
So you two stuck together the whole time?
Yeah, we stuck together the entire time.
Now we're here.
How trustworthy is that ace of yours, Captain?
Yeah, he's been with me for a while. This would be a really deep fucking cover if he was the spy. But, yeah, as long as they didn't talk to anyone or no one overheard them, I think they're both probably clear.
Overheard them, Adam?
No one's overheard them.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Hey, Captain, so, why didn't they shoot Bashir if they were in the, they took the time to lead Baxter into his cell and only shoot him there? Sounds like Bashir did it, is all I'm saying. He's talking about shadow demons and shit. I think he's kind of mentally unstable.
Bashir. Yeah, now that you mention it.
Captain looks at Cinco. He's like, I don't think it's the doctor. Look, your friend's just trying to point fingers.
Oh, I'm
Maybe
not.
the doctor knows who did it.
I asked him. He said it was a shadow person. He's fucking insane.
I mean, it seems like he just caught a glimpse of somebody and wasn't able to make out fucking details, is what it sounds like.
I don't know. He didn't describe it to me like that.
He described it to me like a murderer would.
You know, Captain, I might regret saying this, but I actually agree with Holden. You're putting a lot of trust into this prisoner of yours.
Well, look.
Where would I even hide a gun? I'm wearing a towel. I mean, there is a place I could hide it, but you'll have to check.
Look, Mr. Wolf, you think you're up to snuff to solve this fiasco quickly?
I have a way to solve it, but you wouldn't like it.
I'll pay you significantly extra to solve it without killing everyone unless they are confirmed to be the spy.
Captain Tom, I think you're making a weird decision here. I think there's a lot less weirder ways you could go in this matter.
With all due respect, sir, I think Holden's right.
Look. I'm not gonna let him shoot you without, like, evidence or something, all right? Fair's fair.
Put it in a contract. That's the only way he'll listen.
Look, hold on. I got a napkin here somewhere in my robe.
It's not needed.
Right.
But if you want me to take care of this, I can give it a shot, but you know.
Look, it's pretty clearly a mess more than probably we can handle. And you seem to have a pretty good grasp on the whole investigation angle. So, look, I'm letting you. I'm willing to let you call the shots here for a bit to figure this out before the spy gets away or anything.
Well, sure, yeah. Cinco and Matt gonna with me though, yeah?
Absolutely, sure.
All right, I'm gonna need some clothes.
I think that would be a good first step, yes.
All right. So Wolf, I will basically allow you to question anyone here in the room for free. All right. Once you leave the room, you only get to investigate 3 fucking locations.
Okay, I look around the room first. So what, he was shot?
Through the head, it seems.
I see a casing somewhere in the room on the floor.
There is not a casing in the room on the floor. There is, however, as you quickly spot looking out in the hall, a casing in the hallway.
Don't do it. It's a trap. He's trying to get you to leave the room.
Yeah, he's trying to get me out the room.
No. I'll let you grab it and inspect it without leaving.
I'm gonna say, hey, Sinky, you see that?
Yeah.
The casing, bring that over here.
All right.
I'm too smart for you, Adam.
Here you go.
Okay, well, what is
Here
it? What
you
kind
go.
of caliber? Is it just the normal standard one? Nothing special?
It seems to be standard AUG,
Seems to be standard AU.
Mm-hmm.
which is based on the old Federation standard.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna look for the impact spot of the bullet.
Gotcha. You see an entry wound on the front of the guy's forehead, in the center of it, on poor Jace Baxter's forehead. There's no exit wound in the back of his head. Seems like it got lodged
That's
in there.
messy. Well,
Yeah.
shit. Well, I don't have the equipment to extract the bullet right now, so
Use a
can't.
knife. You'll be all right.
Use the chair leg. Fuck it.
No, sure, yeah.
Just bust his head open like a melon. Pick it out.
He's fucking dead anyway.
Pick it fucking out. Pick it out like a goddamn pumpkin
Fucking
seed.
Christ. You know what? Mad Gun's right. I probably have a knife on me. Let's say in like my boot or something.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I get out my knife and I try to carve out the bullet.
I will give you this one. You carve out the bullet.
Okay.
It's not like too
Distorted.
Too distorted, as it didn't hit something too solid, and it kind of just bounced around inside his skull. And as you kind of move the corpse of Private Jace Baxter around, to get better angle with your knife in there, brain is pretty much liquefied in there and is pouring
it's
out.
slushy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put the bullet on the table. We can investigate for rifling and match it with a gun if we don't find out who did it just by talking to everyone.
All right, that sounds good. I'll put it in the pocket of my robe. He takes it from you.
Fair enough.
He pulled a little
Right.
plastic baggie from his robe and puts it in.
Yeah, he's prepared.
It's like napkins and baggies.
Yeah, no, the little baggie has some white dust here and there in it,
Yeah,
but it's mostly
exactly.
empty.
Christ.
You're making Tom way too cool, dude.
It's the fucking 80s, brah.
Oh, it is. Christ. I face the people lined up on the wall. I mean, I am pacing in front of them, looking into their eyes intently.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, you know what, Mad Gun? Why don't you get the Dr. Bashir guy in here too?
All right, I'll put him in a headlock and I'll bring him in here.
Don't execute me! Don't execute me like him! I promise,
Shut up.
God! You slam him against the wall.
Aw.
He's practically crying at this point. I'm gonna die.
That's why you do it, Lee. Why you fucking get us in this mess? Why'd you kill Baxter?
Oh my god. All right, give me one moment. I'm making sure I got everyone on the wall.
Nah, Holden's the most suspicious for sure.
I'm the
Holden
most
could've done
suspicious,
it.
the guy who came in like last minute in a towel.
You were a spy before.
You're right, so were you, I bet.
To each their they can sense their own, can they?
Right, so I address Bashir first.
Yeah.
You saw what happened.
Not really. I was in a cell. I saw everyone leave. It was quiet for a bit. I heard the door open, and I heard the guy say, "No," and then there was a very quiet gunshot, and then a shadow moved by my cell window.
Shadow demons again.
No, just
Oh my
I couldn't
God.
see who it was. I wasn't gonna go fucking look.
I'm not sure I believe that.
Me neither.
How am I supposed to kill a guy in the cell next to me?
I look over to the warden. The cell was locked.
Yes, both cells were locked, and I'm the only one with the key.
I look over to Mad Gun, with a questioning look. Was the cell locked?
Cell's locked.
The only thing with your story, Bashir, is that the casing we found was in the hallway. If what you say is true, then the culprit picked up the casing from inside the room and took it out to the hallway with him.
Look, I didn't get an angle from where it happened. It could have happened in the room, outside the room.
If the shadow passed by you, surely he was in the room, wasn't he?
It's a hallway, man. Maybe they left the other way they came in, the way they didn't come in. I don't know.
Well, I might come back to you.
Oh, thank God. Okay. He sits down on the toilet.
Hey man, you did good. You did good.
So Capri and Dak were together all the time.
Yeah. What did I didn't even do anything.
I mean, we just kind of shot the shit.
You shot, huh?
Wait, look, poor choice of words on my part, man. All right.
Why are you so fucking scary? Do you need to hug a plushie or something?
I wondered the same thing.
No, thank you. Holden,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
What?
Why'd you kill him, Holden?
What the fuck? Look, I had a chance to kill him and I didn't, remember? I could have legally killed him out there. It would have been easy.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for him to just kill him later.
Why would I kill him after? Yeah, why would I kill him after he's like, there's a spy on the ship? I mean, I guess if I was the spy and then I was like getting revenge or something for blowing my cover or something. I don't know. But why would he say that in front of me in the interrogation room if he
You
knew?
don't make enough money with us, huh? You gotta,
No, I
go
make
into the
enough.
espionage fucking industry too.
I'm not a spy. I gave that life up.
Why?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
That's
wait a
cool.
second.
Wait.
Yeah, it
It's just-
sounds suspicious.
It's just a thing we say. It's a thing us ex-spies say. I don't know if they still do it. I've been out of the game for way too long.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells talking to you. So, right. So you found the body, yes?
Yeah, I came here looking for Lon. Someone said they saw him go into the brig earlier, so and he wasn't here. In fact, fucking, no one was here. I guess the guard took a smoke break or something, and fucking. Yeah, when I got here, there was no one here, and I looked in the cell, and there was a fucking dead body.
Right. Miss Warden, do you remember when you left the prisoner unattended?
Oh, I had just told Capri and Lon here to go and get the captain from his quarters, but I had forgot that it's Tuesday, and Tuesday, quote, is for the boys. She looks at the captain.
I'm gonna go, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that it was a rotating lounge day. So I, instead of waiting around, since it was an urgent matter, I rushed away from the brig. Big mistake, seeing now in retrospect. Leaving the prisoner alone and locked in the cell. And as quickly as I could, went up to the upper deck lounge to fetch the captain. The captain can vouch for that, and so can, the Mad Gun and Cinco.
And about when was that?
Do you want me to give an actual time, or?
Like, just like a rough estimate of like how many minutes or something before now?
Oh, she hesitates. Well, I think I sent them to go try to find the captain probably about 20 minutes ago. And then I left about 15 minutes ago.
I look over to Lee. That sound about right to you?
Lee Bashir, he's panicking, but he's like, yeah, that's possible. I mean, I'm on a lot of adrenaline right now. Time kind of slows down when that happens, and so time gets a bit distorted, and...
I just wanted a yes or no.
Yeah, it's about right.
Captain, how long does it take from around, like roundabout, from here to the lounge where you were hanging out?
From here to the lounge, I mean, if you're casually walking, maybe 10, 15 minutes. But running, 5 to 10.
Well, right now, the most suspicious one would be the mechanic, then.
The mechanic gulps as your gaze levels on him. Look, don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm just a mechanic. I freed this guy from the fucking mecha hands.
We did, Eddie. Okay, we did.
Look, if I wanted him dead, I could have just fucking closed him in there.
No, I don't think so. The gears were all fucky. We could barely get it open.
Yeah, and perhaps you wanted him dead without us knowing you killed him.
I didn't kill anyone, all right? Hey, look, I just met you guys. Come on. You can't just start... I thought you were cool holding. You're accusing me of murder.
I'm not accusing you. I'm cool. Come on. I don't think Eddie did it.
Just flips on it, and you know what? I think he's innocent. I'm cool, right?
He's doing like 180s in fucking 5-second intervals.
I love it.
And none of them have a gun on them, obviously, right?
I'm assuming that as the captain lined everyone up against the wall, he took all their firearms if they had them.
I didn't.
You're in a bathroom, like you're in a town.
I'm gonna investigate the firearms.
You investigate the firearms. Most of them fit. Would fit this, description of this caliber. All right. You don't see a round missing as you slide open the magazines. So it was either replaced or the magazine changed out, or it was a different gun.
I'm gonna ask the warden again.
Uh-huh.
Usually in brigs there's a guard posted.
He's not here. I've noticed that much. I think his name's Greg. He takes smoke breaks in the airlock. He's probably still fucking there.
Was he there when you left the prison alone?
Oh, yeah. She seems unhappy about this development.
I think we should get this Greg guy in here too.
All right, so there's a nearby airlock.
I'll go get him.
Okay.
Keeping Wolf in the room. It's a loophole, Adam. We now can investigate every room.
Boom.
I'm gonna still count these. So you might want to just go yourself if you have a high investigation roll.
I'm gonna go with Madcon then.
Okay, cool.
And while we're going, we're gonna look around. You know, the place if there are any cameras around.
The brig does have cameras, it seems, but you note that the camera facing this hallway has been pushed downward.
Look at that, Madcon.
Yeah, well, maybe there's a camera watching this camera. There's no way they pushed 2 cameras down. And if they did, maybe there's a camera that saw them push down the other 2 cameras.
You turn the corner and see a camera down the hall. It's pushed down.
Oh, fuck
All right.
you.
We just follow the cameras. Eventually, one won't be pushed down.
Is it like a breadcrumb trail?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Follow the cameras.
All the way down to his fucking bunk. Cameras pushed down.
All right. You come across the airlock. Yeah, the airlock is just a kind of a. After a bend or two, there is a red door in the side of the wall with hazard chevrons around it. It says emergency airlock. It's one of those 2-phase kind of door things.
Mm.
And next to it is the guard, Greg. He's not looking at the airlock or paying attention. He's just smoking. He kind of waves at you guys.
Are you Greg?
Yeah, who's asking?
Name's Cornelius Wolf. One of the mercenaries that got on board. Well, actually, the captain's asking for you. He's asking for you to come back to the brig.
Oh, shit. Is that alarm about me being gone? Fuck.
In a way.
I'm gonna be fucking put on latrine duty.
He follows you along.
Look how the guard heard an alarm and it's like, it's probably...
It's probably nothing. Yeah.
I look him up and down while we walk. Do I notice anything?
Roll me an investigate and a keen. That's a pretty good one. I'll give you a +2.
Why would I need... Okay, sure, fine. I'll roll for dexterity.
Okay, fine. You don't get the
What?
No, he gets the +2. He gets the +2.
Who needs the +2, Adam?
Listen. I didn't say anything. I rolled a 12. Success is success.
All right. I will say that his uniform seems to be very lazy. Aug's not like, very tight on their uniform policy, but his seems particularly laid back. You seem that he's probably a fuck up at whatever he does, and because this ship doesn't get fucking prisoners often, they you probably put him somewhere he couldn't fuck up that often.
Well, he did fuck up.
And this Oh yeah, no, he fucked up big time. This is it. This is the big fuck up. He's now that guy forever.
Yeah, he's got a gun on him.
Poor guy.
He does have a gun on him. He is a guard after all. It is just a pistol sidearm, as you would have as a guard. I will give you an additional thing, since you didn't roll that well. I will give you an additional note if you spend a narrative point.
Spend one to get more info on this guy?
More info in general about just this investigation roll that you just made.
Sure, why not?
So, as you kind of look him up and down before he leaves his post next to the airlock, you can see that the airlock door, the manual lock on it, not pulled all the way closed.
He tossed the fucking murder weapon.
Now, this is, by the way, a proper airlock. So this door right here does not lead to the outside. There's a room in the middle. And as you approach the airlock, you see in the floor is a pistol with a silencer.
This is okay, sure. I mean, yeah, all right.
Yeah, sure, that's supposed to be there. That's just
That's standard issue for airlocks. I don't know if you guys knew that.
It's the floor piston, so you can suicide yourself before they space you.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
It's called the courtesy gun.
Right, so I noticed that, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then I make this guy walk in front of us,
Uh-huh.
and then I go next to Mac, and I tell him, don't let this guy out of your sight.
All right.
And I go over to the airlock, and I go retrieve the pistol.
All right, you open the inner door to the airlock, and there's always a bit of a tense feeling because the next door is a very thin separation between you and a cold, explosive death in space. On the floor is a pistol. As you pick it up and check the magazine, it is missing a round. I mean, do you want to look around more in here or anything?
While I'm here, sure.
Okay.
Anything else I see, like gloves or something?
There's no gloves or anything. So you can expect your killer's hands to smell like gunpowder.
Nice.
Wolf's gonna go sniffing around.
Sniffing hands!
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Fucking...
I hate this, but I'm gonna say to myself, fucking amateur.
So, give me an investigation roll again, if you would. No
Bonus
bonus this time. Hey, that's a success though. All right. So you notice that while this is a manual door, the next door is not a manual door. In fact, it requires a key code to open the outside airlock.
That's interesting. So maybe you didn't know it. I'm gonna ask the captain about it.
Everyone returns to the cell without issue with a new guard prisoner in tow. His name is Greg. Say hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi,
So,
Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Greg joins everyone on the wall. He's figured out by the time that he's arrived back, like that he really fucked up, and he's just kind of looking a bit like terrified.
Oh, it turned to
All
me
right.
like first time. Get it? It's a
First
reference.
time.
It's an old reference. You wouldn't get it.
Well, we found the murder weapon, Captain.
Oh, that's good, right? That's like step number 1 in these things, right?
Step number 1, sure, yeah. It's an important hint, of course. Now, I have a question. The airlock, the outside door requires a code. I assume. Look to me that way.
Yeah. So you can prep an airlock and kind of get in, but the outside door requires a code both on the outside and on the inside that only like top officers know. So that would be like me and Wendy here, and no one else out of the lineup.
No one else out the lineup. Interesting. Okay. Well, I also noticed that there might be a chance that the culprit's hands may smell of gunpowder. So I would ask everyone to hold up their hands and let me do my thing.
This is where we found out that Wolf has a hand fetish.
Not gonna do anything weird, right?
Promise.
No, totally not.
I have a very pained look on my face as I say that.
All right. You smell everyone's hands here. Holden's smells like body wash.
I look. Wait. When I smell Holden, I look at him and I say, maybe you're not so stupid after all. You kill him and then you take a shower to get rid of the smell, huh?
Oh.
Hey, that's a good theory.
But that's just a theory. A game theory.
A murder theory.
Murder theory.
In my mind, I pretty much ruled out Holden already. So it's
Trying
just
to make me sweat. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just being a dick.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do it, Wolf. God. Fuck. God. Yeah.
Stroke.
Veins popping.
All right. Well, what about everyone else?
No gunpowder smell.
Oh shit. Right, Captain. I think we're gonna have to renegotiate.
All right. How much do you want? Fuck.
Well, no. So, see, the thing is, before that, Miss Warden, Capri, Dak, and Bashir, you can get away from the wall. I don't think any of you did it.
Yay!
Fuck.
Holden is too stupid. Capri and Dak were together all the time, and Windy, well, she would know the airlock code, and she would probably
Too
toss the
stupid.
weapon for good.
I could kill someone. I could do it.
I believe
Remaining
you.
on the wall.
It could have been me.
Remaining on the wall is Eddie and Bashir.
Which brings us to the following problem. Captain, you said I would get more money if I don't kill all of them, but I've ruled out 4 of the suspects. What about if I just kill these 3?
Eddie's my top mechanic. I hate to see his brains all over that wall. Not a fan of, Pollux.
Wait, did I say 3? I meant 2, right? Greg and Eddie are left.
Oh yeah, Greg is there too. Yes. And by the way, everyone off the wall, I guess you can kind of participate now in trying to solve the murder mystery.
So why'd you do it, Bashir?
I didn't do shit. Stop asking me.
Thing is, Bashir being a spy would make no sense because it's a coincidence he's here. Really, we brought him along on a whim.
Yes, what he's saying.
But he is
Oh
a
my
Titan,
God.
so he'd be at least aligned with the spy. It's something, right?
What kind of spy work could he do from a?
That's something.
The guy he shot was a Titan.
Yeah, I was gonna rat him out.
You know what, Bashir, you can go back to his cell. I think.
Oh fucking thank God.
Hey, you did good in there.
Of course, it's never the twink. It's never the fucking twink.
My doctor's a twink.
He
Oh yeah.
the new hit light novel. My doctor's a twin.
It's a new dating game. Go, go, go.
No, he stands up to head back to his cell and then realizes he doesn't have the keys when he gets to the door to open his cell. Can someone let me in? And the captain, the warden wanders over and like, doot, and then leads him in, and then shuts him and locks the door. All right, I guess, shit. So it's Eddie or Greg, one of you two. Well, Greg's too much of a fuck up to pull this off personally.
It could be an act.
I don't think it's an act. Here, watch. She throws.
I was just about to do that. I was about to go think fast and throw a wrench or something.
She throws a pin at him and it just hits him in the face.
Ah, fuck. Why'd you do that?
4 seconds later, his hands react to try to catch it.
Well, you certainly wouldn't lose a lot with him dead, but I can understand your hesitation with the mechanic. Where are the bunks, the quarters, where are they?
Of both Eddie and Greg?
Yes.
So you head to the crew quarters. It's still kind of active hours for now, and so everyone who's on regular shift is still working, but everyone on irregular shifts are, getting some break time in between another, a regular shift thing that they have to do. And so it's mostly empty. You can, without much trouble, locate both Greg and Eddie's bunks. The bunks, they're not high up on the crew, either of them. And so the bunks are, kind of an all-in-one deal. A hole cut into the wall with a bed, very sparse. And then also cut into the wall, deeper than the bed, are a series of shelves with knickknacks that either of them can have.
Sure. I'm going to instruct them to look through the stuff with me, just so it goes a little bit quicker.
You begin to sift through Eddie's stuff, and there's only a few things of note that you find that are questionable outside of the norm. It seems to be contraband, just some weed.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah.
What is this? I pull the weed out. What is this? I'm gonna take this and bring it to the proper authorities.
Holden, don't you have like
fuck?
a journal or something?
Just my dream journal. Why?
Well, like write down what we find.
No, not in my dream journal.
Dreams, not murder.
That's for dreams. What the hell? It's sacred.
We'll just like tear a page out.
It's not in the contract. Not even a bit. Okay, here you go.
Okay. Eddie has herb.
But other than that, it's standard stuff. It's like pictures of family, spare clothes, porn.
Standards.
Does his family look like Titans?
Does his family look like Titans?
Yes.
Pretty tight, no, bro.
It's just a family of him.
Dude, his 5-year-old daughter looks like a fucking titan.
It's a picture of him, a younger version of him, with his parents next to him, smiling outside of what seems to be a family-owned mechanic shop on a colony. You would guess not Titans, because Titans can't be from space.
I'm gonna look through Greg's stuff if that's okay.
All right, you look through Greg's stuff.
What do you find?
It's significantly more porn.
Oh. Oh.
What is this? That's it. Confiscating this.
The only one that's not porn is a book titled How to Be a Prison Guard for Dummies.
He's trying, I guess.
He understands his level.
That's good.
Oh my god.
Look for dummies and
No contraband. Seems like he's just naturally that stupid.
Right, okay. Does the mechanic have some kind of separate space for himself, since he's, the head mechanic?
Yeah, he would have a workstation that would be more of like his workstation. But I will count that as a thing. So that'll be your next location if you wanted to investigate that.
Yeah, I know.
You hear a cart rolling down the hall as it approaches the investigation team here. And you hear a voice say, "Oh, that's where you've been. Look, I've been trying to feed all of you mercenaries, and it's been so fucking difficult. Those of you who've met him know this is Rolo Rollin'."
Hey, Roro.
What do you got? What do you got on the cart?
Oh, I only have a meal for Mr. Wolf here. He takes the top off.
You only have a meal for him?
The rest of you have been fed. All right, okay? And Mr. Wolf here has been avoiding me all fucking day. Here. He walks up to you with a plate and takes a spoon. And he grabs some of the rice and steamed vegetables and pushes it toward your face.
I grab his hand. I can feed myself. And
you catch a whiff of gunpowder.
alright. So let's say I grabbed his hand with my left hand, and with my right hand I pull my pistol and I shoot him.
In the head?
In the chest.
Are you trying to kill him?
No.
Okay, then you might want to aim for the stomach then.
Sure, yeah. Let's do that.
Whoa, what the fuck, dude?
There's a gunshot that rings out as the chef's pristine white uniform is fucking stained quickly at the gut. And the chef yells, "God damn it!" And then slings out his right arm, and then from his sleeve comes a kitchen knife that he then brings to bear down on you, Wolf. I would like you to evade for me, or handle that however you would like to handle that.
I'll try to take it with my shoulder while grabbing the blade.
Yeah, I can say that's going to be a grit and an awareness then, because you're just trying to make him stab you in the right location, I guess.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's very good.
You move into the blade, cutting his attack short, and it stabs you briefly in the upper shoulder before you are able to kind of knock his forearm away, sending the blade careening into some poor unfortunate soul's bunk. There's no one there, but I mean, come on, the bed's torn now. That sucks. He looks very upset as you have stopped him. All right, now anyone else can join in.
I want to kick him in the
I
head.
suplex him.
Oh, okay.
You want to suplex him?
Hell yeah.
So you grab him from behind and suplex him.
Yes.
Yeah, you grab him from behind. He screams in pain as you fucking, cinch your arms around his waist where he's bleeding from, covers your own forearms and a lot of his very warm blood. And then all of a sudden he goes from being upright to upside down as you suplex him backwards in the crew quarters. By the way, everyone's like paying attention now of what the fuck's going on and is kind of freaked out.
Mercenaries are fucking up the chef.
All right, that move KO'd him. He's passed out on the floor now.
I guess he didn't want anything to eat.
That's that medium.